Hi, hello, welcome to my channel Civilka Ada 1M. Those who have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel Civilka Ada 1M and hit the bell icon to get the notifications. So in this video, I would like to explain about design of tension member in steel structures. So watch the video till the end because I am going to explain each step-by-step procedure how to solve with all codal provisions. So we'll see the problem now. Determine the design tensile strength of plate 130 mm by 12 mm with the holes for 16 mm diameter bolts as shown in figure. So steel used is Fe 410 grade quality. So the question is like this and the diagram is given here. So for this figure we need to find out the we need to find out the design tensile strength. So we need to find out the design tensile strength for this particular plate. So we'll see now how to solve it. So first write down whatever given. So dimensions of the plate 130 mm by 12 mm. So 130 mm by 12 mm is the dimensions of the plate. So diameter of the bolt how much? 16 mm. And strength of the plate we need to find out. Design tensile strength of the plate we need to find out, and Fe is given as 410 Newton per mm square. So to find the design tensile strength we need to solve three different process. So we need to calculate the yielding of gross section, rupture of critical section, the block shear strength. So if we know these three strength, then the least of these three will be the design tensile strength of that particular plate. So least of these three is the design tensile strength of the plate. So least of these three means we need to find out the first one, we need to find out the second one, we need to find out the third one. Then only we can decide which is the least one, and then we can give the answer that this is the design strength of this particular plate, right? So we'll see now. So we'll find out the yielding of gross section first. So from consideration of yielding, tau dg equals to agfy by gamma m naught. So tau dg is equals to agfy by gamma m naught. So this formula you can refer the clause 6.2 of IS 800/2007, page number 32. So in page 32 you will be seeing this formula. So there we have the details about the yielding. So here we'll see now what is the unknown values. So you know the formula now. If you want that page number also I am going to show in next slide. So tau dg is equals to agfy by gamma m naught. So here what we know? Almost we don't know any value. So we need to find out all the values. So ag equals to so here area we want, right? Width into thickness. So what is the complete width here? It is 130. We are finding complete plate. So it is 130 and the thickness is 12. So 130 into 12 will give the Ag value. So that is 1560 mm square. So now you know Ag value. So take Fy value as 250 Newton per mm square. So Fu is given as 410 Newton per mm square, right? So take Fy is equals to 250 Newton per mm square. And we don't know gamma m naught. So partial safety factor. So gamma m naught, the partial safety factor for failure in tension by yielding is given in table 5. Is given in table 5 of IS 800/2007. So you can refer there. for different like yielding, rupture and block shear, the different gamma m naught values will be there, and based on what conditions we are going to take this value, that is also given in that page 30. So you can refer if you want. So from table 5 of IS 800 2007 we have taken gamma m naught is equals to 1.1 for yielding. So now we know all the values, so simply substitute all the values there. So tau dg is equals to Ag how much, 1560 into Fi 250, and gamma m naught is equals to 1.1. So calculate that. So you will be getting 354545.45 newtons. So if you want in kilonewtons, 354.54 kilonewtons. So therefore tau dg is equals to 354.54 kilonewtons for yielding. So now we have got first calculation. So now what we need to do, we need to calculate same like second one and third one, rupture and block shear. Then we need to see the values and compare it, and which is the least, that will be the strength of the particular plate. So watch the video till the end so that you will be understanding clearly without missing anything. So moving to the second considerations, rupture. So as I have said, design strength due to yielding of gross shear. So in page 32 you will be getting this information. So you know that Fi is equals to yield strength, Ag is equals to gross area of cross section, and gamma m naught is equals to partial safety factor for failure in tension by yielding. So you can refer table 5. So now what we are doing, we are going to the next one. So that is design strength due to rupture of critical section. This is the clause 6.3. So here, let me come back again here, we'll see here first. So from the consideration of rupture along the critical section, so critical section is having two holes. So see here, if you observe this, this is the critical section. So critical section is having, it is already given in the question. So critical section is having two holes. So when you are drawing the diagram, draw it properly. So this is the, I have given just dimension, these two are holes and these two are holes. Yeah, so this is the critical section. So how many are there? Two. So going back there again. So critical section is having two holes. So from clause 6.3 of IS 800 2007 page 32. So tau dn, Tdn is equals to 0.9 ANFU by gamma ml. Tdn is equals to what? 0.9 ANFU by gamma ml. So we'll see that. See here. So from page 32. So this is the formula. So where gamma ml is equals to partial safety factor for failure at ultimate stress. So that we will be getting in table 5. So Fu is equals to ultimate stress of the material, and An is equals to net effective area of the member. We need to find now. So that is given by what? We'll see in the next slide. See here. So net effective area An is equals to B minus NdH into T. So that is given in page 33. So that is given in page 33. If you want, you can write down. So this is given in page 33. So An is equals to B how much? B is equals to, see here, B is equals to 130. So don't get confused. Just be there, understand properly. So B is equals to 130 minus N. N number of holes how much? 2 holes. 2 into D how much? D we need to find, we'll see that, and H into T. So I am going to explain that here. So DH, diameter of bolt hole, 2 mm in addition to the diameter of the hole in case the directly punched holes. So these are the holes, right? So when we are calculating this, we need to add 2 mm more. So we need to add 2 mm more. So after this step, you can directly come here. So this is the explanation. We are taking 2 mm extra. So here diameter of hole we need to find out now, because DH is there. So 16 plus 2. So why 2 we have added? Because we need to add 2 mm when it is directly punched holes. So then diameter of hole is equals to how much? 18 mm. So now calculate AN. 130 minus 2 into 18 is the diameter of the hole into 12. Into 12. As we have 2 number of holes, we have taken here 2. So 18 is the DH value. 18 is the DH value. So now calculate how much it is. AN is equals to 1128 mm square. 1128 mm square is the area. So is it clear now? Now directly substitute all the values. You know all the values now. So gamma ml you don't know, right? So take down the gamma ml from table 5 for rupture. So gamma ml from table 5 for rupture, it is 1.25. So don't get confused. 1.25 we have taken from the table 5 for rupture. So substitute that values, and you know Fu 410 which is given in question. So substitute all the value. TDN is equals to 0.9 into AN is 1128 into Fu is 410 by 1.25. So now what is the answer? It is 332985.6 newtons, and therefore TDN is equals to 332.98 kilonewton. So this is the strength for rupture. So now what we have did, we have calculated the strength for rupture and as well as yielding. First we have calculated yielding, next we have did for rupture. So now what is the leftover one? Block shear. So we need to find out the block shear, and then we can compare, and then we can give the answer. So moving to the block shear strength. So from clause 6.4 IS 800/2007 page 33. So you don't get confused about these things. I have given the clear explanation from where we have taken the formulas and why we have taken that value. Like that I have given the clear explanation. So don't get confused by this writing. So block shear strength is equals to TDB and AVG Fi by root 3 gamma m naught plus 0.9 ATN Fu by gamma ml, and these formulas are there in page 33. So from there we have taken. So the block shear strength TDB of connection shall be taken as the smaller of these two. So when we are calculating for block shear, we have two different values and two different formulas. Based on those two different formulas, we are calculating it. So first calculate this, then calculate this, and whichever is least, that will be the block shear strength. Okay. So see here, we have the different unknown values. We don't know AVG, we don't know ATN, we don't know AVN, we don't know ATG. So first we'll calculate that, and we know all gamma m naught and gamma ml and Fu Fy values, right? So we don't know these values AVG, ATN, AVN and ATG. So first we'll calculate that, then we will substitute in the formula. Okay. So the shear failure occurs along 1, 2, 3, 4. First let me show the diagram. See here. So when we are calculating rupture, we have taken this, right? So now which one we are talking about? We are talking about the block shear. So when we are talking about yield, we have taken the breadth into thickness, right? So here we are talking about the third one, that is the block shear. So block shear will fail like this. In this way it will fail. So it will fail like this. So completely block will fail. So that only we are calculating. This is the third failure that only we are calculating. So see here, when I have drawn the diagram, I have drawn it completely at the first hole, and then at second hole I have taken it as half only, middle. Then here it will cut like this, not completely the second hole. So it will failure in this way. Okay, so the failure will occur, the shear failure will occur in this way. Let me change the color. This is the shear failure will occur in this way, 1, 2 and this 3, 4, and whereas tensile 2, 3, 2, 3. In this way, this is the tension, this is the shear. We'll go back there again. So shear failure occurs along 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have shown, right? So that is the 1, 2 values I have shown here, right? So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the shear and 2, 3 is the tension. Yeah. So tension failures occurs along 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4 is the shear failure and tension is the 2, 4. So in that way the failure will occur. Now we need to find out its strength. We'll see now. So AVG. So before that, let me show in the code book. See here in 33, page number 33, tau BD, this one. This is for block shear. Okay, and here AVG, AVN and ATG, ATN. We don't know these two values, right? What are that? Minimum gross and net area in shear along bolt line parallel to external force respectively. That is 1, 2 and 3, 4. And ATG and ATN is equals to minimum gross and net area in tension bolt from the bolt hole to the toe of the angle and bolt line. So perpendicular to the line of force respectively, that is 2, 3. So even in our diagram also it is 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. So we need to find out this minimum gross and net areas in shear and minimum gross and net area in tension. So first we'll see that. So AVG equal to, so see here, first 1, 2 and 3, 4, right? So how much it is? This is 35 and this is 60. So 60 plus 35 into thickness, and we have 2 here. So into 2. So don't get confused. So this is the shear failure, right? So this is how much here? 35 plus 60. So complete this into thickness, and this are in 2 ways. I mean 2, 1, 2 and 3, 4. There are 2 direction. 2 in this way, top 1, 2 way and 3, 4 way. So into 2. So no need of calculating again. So directly if you put into 2, the value will be calculated directly. So see here. So 35 plus 60 into thickness into 2. So as 2 plates are there, I mean 2 ways, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 2 directions. So 2 into 35 plus 60 into 12 is the AVG. So calculate how much? 2280. So 2280 mm square is the AVG. Is it clear? So moving to the AVN. So AVN equals to, so now we are calculating the net area. We have calculated the gross area. We are calculating the net area for shear only. So here 2 into 35 plus 60 minus 1.5 into 18 into 12. So how we have got this? So 35 plus 60 you know already, as 1, 2 and 3, 4 are there. We have taken it as into 2 multiplied 2 and into 12 thickness. Okay. So then here what we are doing? We are calculating the net area, right? Net area, not gross area. Gross area we have calculated already. So net area we are calculating. So one whole and this whole half. It will failure in this way. Completely not. Only half. The second whole is only half. The first whole is completely. So one whole plus half. How much? 1.5. And the diameter of the hole how much? 18. So 2 into 35 plus 60 minus 1.5, because 1 plus half hole, 1.5 hole into diameter of the hole how much? 18 into 12. So that will give the AVN. So AVN how much? If you calculate all that, 1632 mm square. So now moving to the ATG. So that is which direction? 2, 3 direction. So directly we can get this. So this way, right? 2, 3. How much this is? It is 60. From here to here it is 60. Thickness you know it is 12. So directly multiply that and you will get the ATG. So 60 into 12 is equals to 720 mm square. And ATN, net area, we are talking about the net area. So how it will be the net area? So going back to the diagram. So half here, half here. So it is in between, right? So not complete hole. It is half hole above and half hole below. So I'll draw here. So this is the complete hole and this is the half hole only it will be shear off. It is not from the complete hole. So here it is there. Only from the center it is shearing off, not completely from here to here. So half here, half at the top, half at the bottom. So that it will be 1. So 60 minus how much is the thickness of the hole? Thickness of the hole is 18. So that is diameter of the hole is 18, right? Half at top, that is 9. Half at bottom, that is 9. So 9 plus 9, 18. So 60 minus 18 into thickness will give the ATN. So it is 504 mm square. So now substitute all the values. TDB1, so AVG Fy by root 3, gamma m0 plus 0.9 ATN Fy by gamma ml. So when you are writing the formula also be careful. Gamma m0 and gamma ml. So don't get confused when writing, right? Just writing gamma ml here and gamma m0 here like that. So be conscious when you are writing the formula also. So AVG you know already 2280, Fy you know, root 3 you know, gamma m0 1.1. So ATN you know 504. Just now we have calculated Fu 410 which is given in question, and gamma ml 1.25. So substitute all the values and calculate. You will be getting the TDB1. So that is 447953.2 newtons, and which is 447.95 kilonewtons. So if you want the answer in kilonewtons, it is 447.95. So 447.95. So same TDB. So write the formula. So same like this. Write the formula, second one, and substitute all the values. AVN you know, just now we have calculated 1632. 410 is given in question Fu, and root 3 gamma ml is 1.25. We have already taken that. So we have already calculated gamma 1.25 from where? Table 5. And here's ATG we have calculated 720, and Fy you know 250, and gamma m0 is 1.5. So substitute all the values and calculate. You will be getting 441.78 kilonewtons. That is 441,784.32 newtons. If you want to convert newtons into kilonewtons, divided by 10 cube, that is 441.78 kilonewtons. Right? And what we have seen at the starting of this block shear? Block shear is least of these two. So what we have got for the first one? 447.95, and the second one 441.78 kilonewton. So which is the least? This or this? So second one is the least. So this is the answer. So 441.78 kilonewtons is the TDB. So now the final step, what is the tensile strength of the plate, we need to see. So now going back to the first calculation, yielding, how much you got ma? Yielding 354.54 kilonewtons. So rupture how much? 332.98 kilonewton. And then block shear 441.78 kilonewton. So which is the least? 332.98 kilonewton is the least. So therefore design tensile strength of the plate is equals to 332.98 kilonewton. So if you want, you can write 1 and the answer, 2 and the answer, and then 3 answer. You can be directly getting the values. So you can check easily. Or else you can go back and you can check and write the value. So 332.98 kilonewton. So this is how we need to calculate the design tensile strength of the plate. So thank you for watching the video till the end. And if you like the video, like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel Civilka Adda 1M. And don't forget to share to your friends. Thank you. Thank you all.